It's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm not talking about the holidays. I'm talking about WrestleMania. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I'm Travis. Thank you for checking out this video. If you are a new subscriber here, welcome. We love to have you here. Thank you for giving this channel a shot. If you're somebody who's new here and you're not subscribed, I ask that you please like this video, subscribe to this channel if you want more WWE content. It's a growing community. We're getting bigger and better as the months go on. This channel is going to be the place where the most wrestling fans come to, and I can't wait for that. I will not stop until that happens. It's night 2, baby. Night 2 of WrestleMania. Look, as of this recording, this is happening before Friday Night SmackDown. So if any new matches get added to either night of night 1 or night 2, it's before they were even announced, so it won't be here on this video. So I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm still holding out that we get like Mellow Don't Miz versus Street Profits thrown in and added to night 2 last second. I'd even be okay with that at this point because I want the Miz on the WrestleMania card and I want the Profits on there too. And of course I want Mellow because I love that guy. So I'm hoping that happens. I don't know if it will. However, let's get into the predictions of WrestleMania Night 2 in this video. If you want to see the Night 1 predictions, check out the video before this. I think we need to start this show off with a bang. I think it needs to be that Fatal 4-Way match. Penta versus Breakker versus Dom versus Finn. Look, I think this has the chance to be one of the best matches of either night. I really do. I feel like this could be a show stealer. I really do. I glaze and praise Braun Breaker on this channel. I'm a huge Penta fan. I'm a huge Finn Balor fan. And Dominic Mysterio, damn it, he's grown on me since day one. I didn't like him, but man, I really do love that guy. I think this could be a great match. I think it's going to be a great match. Intercontinental Championship on the line. As much as I want to glaze and praise Braun Breaker, as I mentioned, as much as I love the guy, I have a feeling he's going to lose the title here. And I have a feeling it's going to come from a surprise win. I think Dominic Mysterio gets the win here. I think Dom comes away with the Intercontinental Championship, and I think it leads to him and Finn Balor feuding and then breaking up from the Judgment Day. I think that's the next move. I'm picking Dominic Mysterio here. Let's do Priest versus Drew McIntyre next. Look, I don't know if this is the order of matches, but whenever this match happens, I hope it delivers because this has been the least interested I've been in any match on WrestleMania. I don't really care for this match. I think it's because I wanted more for Drew. I think he deserved more. I think he deserved to be in a title picture. I think he deserves to be in a main event. Drew has been unbelievable the past couple of years here in WWE, especially when he had his feud with CM Punk. And since then, I feel like WWE has kind of dropped the ball to a degree when it comes to Drew McIntyre. He's up against Priest, who I like Priest, but I don't really like him that much, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm not crazy about Priest. I liked him better when he was in Judgment Day. Since going on his own, I have not really been that crazy about him. I don't know what it is. I don't not like him. I just don't really care for him. I'm going to pick in this, I think it's a Sin City street fight match. I would like to see Drew McIntyre get a win here. I know I don't think it's going to do much for Priest if Priest loses, but seeing as Priest beat him when he cashed in on the Money in the Bank last year at Mania, maybe it'd be a kind of a cool, like, now we're tied type deal if Drew McIntyre beats Priest at Mania this year. As much as I don't really want to see a third match out of these two, I think we might be heading in that direction. Probably at Backlash. So I'm going to say Drew McIntyre gets the win on this night. Bianca Belair, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Women's Championship match. You can say what you want about the way it was built. To me, I think this is one of the more poorly built women's or any WrestleMania match this year. I haven't been a fan of it. However, do not confuse what I'm saying because I love each one of these women individually. I love all three of them. They, to me, are the top tier of the women's roster in WWE today. I can add Liv in there, but she's not in this match. So these three women definitely belong in this spot. I know a lot of people criticize Io Sky for God knows what reason. I have no idea. You cannot tell me with a straight face that Io Sky is not good. I will die on that hill. Io Sky is amazing. You're going to get on her because she doesn't cut promos in English that very well? Who cares, dude? Get over it. Io Sky is amazing. she belongs in this match just as much as Bianca and Rhea, regardless of how they built this match, okay? If you built it a different way, I would have been happier, but it didn't happen that way. This is the match we get, and I'm happy for it. This is going to be a great triple threat match. I think all three are going to crush it. I'm picking Io Sky to walk out as champ. I think if you watched my video for predictions of night one, I think I said it would be cool if Bianca helped Naomi win on night one. If that ends up happening, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Jade interfere in this match and kind of cost Bianca the match in a way where Bianca gets pinned in this match to keep all the women looking strong here. So I'm going to say Io Sky wins. Whether or not Bianca or Jade interferes in this match or not, whether she does or not, I still feel like Io Sky is going to win this match. Even if this is the cleanest match where no one interferes, I think Io Sky wins because she just won the title recently. Rhea, we've seen her as champion enough. I think Bianca is going to go back to SmackDown to be involved in this Naomi and Jade thing somehow. I think it's happening. So I think that leaves Io Sky. I think she deserves to be women's champion. I'm picking Io to win this match. Logan Paul and AJ Styles, I can't say much about this match, to be honest with you. I'm going to enjoy it, I'm sure. I think both of these guys paired up. To me, it seemed like a really great match once there were rumors about it and once they became official. I actually think this is going to be a great match. I think AJ and Logan are going to be really good in that ring together. However, I think Logan Paul gets this win. I think Logan Paul, as much as I don't like him as like a person outside of WWE, I think he's done great in WWE. I really have. The promo work, yeah, he's had some mess-ups in the ring, but you got to understand he hasn't been doing it his whole life. But he still handled his own. He does very well for what he is, for what kind of training he has. You can't tell me he doesn't work hard at trying to be good at it because you can clearly see that he does. That's going to come with mess-ups, sure. He's not a 20-year vet like some people are. I say Logan Paul wins this match because he's been eating a lot of losses ever since showing up in WWE, to be honest with you. I think Logan Paul loses this or wins this match at WrestleMania because I don't even think he has a win at WrestleMania. Does he? Am I just completely screwed up on that? Regardless, whether he does have a win at WrestleMania or not, I'm still picking Logan because I feel like his losses, he's lost more matches than he's won. It does nothing for AJ at this point to win. I say we give it to Logan Paul in this match. Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan defend their tag team championships against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. I like every person involved in this match. I don't like the way they threw Bayley and Lyra into this just haphazardly. They just threw them in there. I think if you're going to have women's mid-card titles, they should be defended like in a big match at WrestleMania. I really do. I don't see why you brought them in if you're just gonna have Lyra team up at Mania and you're not gonna even give Chelsea a match at Mania. Crazy to me. I'm not crazy about this build. You can throw it in that bucket of me not being happy with the way they built this one either. I'm gonna still pick Liv and Raquel. I think it's kind of like a no-brainer. If they lose, I will be completely shocked. And actually, I might be a little excited because that threw me a big curveball if they lost. But I'm going to say they win this match. There's not much else I could really say about it. And here it is, the main event of WrestleMania in total. Night 2, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Look, I have been torn on this for weeks. I still am. As of the recording of this video, I still am torn. And I'm going to make my choice like just spot on, like just in the moment. I mean, like right now, I didn't come into this video already picked who I think is going to win. I didn't with this match. I've been thinking about it back and forth. There's pros and cons to each way of this. I've been saying for weeks, I don't really see it happening, or I don't really want it to happen with Cena winning, breaking the record as a heel. I just don't see it working that way. I've been thinking that I think WWE would want him to win as a babyface, breaks the record, shakes Rick's hand, pyro goes off, they can celebrate on Raw or SmackDown the following week. I just see it that way. But I think Triple H likes to do things differently. That's one of the things that you could argue on this. Another thing is, Cena has been advertised for a bunch of shows coming up after WrestleMania, which makes me think, would he really be advertised for those shows unless he's the champion? You know what I mean? Like, would they have him lose at Mania, and then he keeps showing up week after week to do what, though, for those weeks? You know what I mean? I feel like he would have to win the title, show up all these different cities with the championship. That makes more sense to me. You know, and then you got Backlash coming up in the next month in St. Louis, Randy Orton's hometown. You know he's going to be wrestling, Randy. You know Randy's going to want to wrestle, I should say. I've been going back and forth. I think for a while, I was actually stuck on Cody winning this match because of, I don't think WWE would have Cena break the record as a heel and be celebrated as a heel winning breaking a record. But now, and then after really paying attention to Cena's promo where he said he's going to win the title and then he's going to take it home with him, but then he also said that he's going to ruin wrestling for everybody. Like, could you not see John Cena winning the championship as a heel, breaking the record, and then ruining it for everybody? Because, for one, he's going to show up at first, but then he's going to go missing for a little bit. And people hate it when somebody has a championship and they don't show up every week. They got on Roman Reigns for that. What if they got on Cena for that? What if Cena showed up at Backlash in St. Louis, faced Randy Orton in his own hometown for the WWE Championship, and he beats Randy in his hometown? You know how many people are going to be mad about that? That's ruining wrestling for those people. That's ruining wrestling for a lot of people. So, I don't know. I have a feeling that my mindset being stuck on the way things have been for so long, the visuals, the way I think WWE operates, of them having somebody win something this big and monumental, having the celebration as a babyface, maybe that's completely thrown out the window. The Cena heel turn came out of nowhere. Maybe Cena's record-breaking 17th win comes out of nowhere in the way that like people didn't expect him to win it as a heel. Maybe. I think if I have to pick, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I might go John Cena on this. I might say Cena wins, but I will not be surprised if Cody Rhodes wins. I really wouldn't, because I think there's an argument there too. Whether The Rock shows up or not, no idea. I would think he's going to. The biggest show of the year. I don't know at what capacity, but it'd be interesting to see. I want to pick Cody just to go against the grain, because I know a lot of people are just assuming slam dunk Cena's winning. But just by the things that Cena has said lately, knowing that he's scheduled for a lot of upcoming appearances, I think maybe Cena wins. So if I'm picking, I'm going to pick John Cena to win and become the all-time leader, the all-time record holder of 17-time champion at WrestleMania as a heel, going off air, shaking hands with The Rock or whatever the hell he's going to do. It's going to be wild, man. All right, my friends, that's all I have, the predictions. Look, I can't wait to hear what you think. Please leave a like if you haven't yet. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. What's your predictions? Who do you think is going to win each match? Do you think Cena wins or Cody wins? I'm still, even after picking, I'm not sure. Either way, it's going to be a great WrestleMania. I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait to hear what you think. There will be no SmackDown review because, I usually don't do it before a PLE because nothing really major happens. If something does, I will cover it. But I will talk to you guys after WrestleMania. I will recap those for sure. Until we yeet again, my friends, thank you so much for all the love recently. I really do appreciate it. Let's keep this thing going. Until we yeet again, as always, stay bitter.